Welcome to the Polly the Wog channel. We are out picking up scrap metal off the curbs, seeing if we can fill up our nice empty trailer. And by the end of this video, I am going to tell you exactly how much our load weighs, what our current scrap price is at the scrapyard, and exactly what we get paid for it. Well, this looks like a nice piece of extruded aluminum, so I'm going to put this in the back of my brother's truck. There we go. Oh, see, he's still got tons of stuff back here, all of his ACRs and some other ACs for future teardowns. Yeah, it needs a little bit of organization. All right, that's in there. Let's see if we can find some more junk. Well, just a little bit of scrap here on the curb. Anything in the box? No, just an old puzzle, old 3D puzzle of the Australian Opera House or the Sydney Opera House. Well, they can keep that. Is this metal? I think this is ceramic. It is. Well, I got fooled. All right, let's see if we can actually find some scrap metal. What do we have over here? Metal, wood. Yeah, that's debatable. I guess we'll take them. My brother stopped and we figured that these were probably metal in the middle and wood on the sides, so he'll probably just take them apart. Yeah, it's just a couple of screws on each one. Well, it's a start. Somebody's tree didn't fare very well in our last storm. No, not very good at all. All right, let's see what else we can find. Light fixture on the curb. According to them, it works. But we don't need another light fixture. Will this metal pop off of there? There we go. Expose that beautiful wire. Good enough. Oh, don't want to lose pieces of it. I'm gonna lose pieces of it. Let's kind of twist this up a little bit. See if there's an empty crate here. This one's kind of empty. That one's empty. Use that black one. All right, let's keep hunting for more junk. Well, this is a nice little find. Somebody's old workout bench that they don't want anymore.
Sidewalls right here.
Yeah, generally you can find the right kind of scrap that you can design something.
Yeah, these might not make it to the scrapyard.
Yeah, you can just take off pieces that you want.
Well, because the reason I like it is because the thing's already inside, it's already got the holes drilled.
Yeah, and it's got this little piece.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a good find. And yeah, maybe my brother, like you were saying, can use some of that to build some future sidewalls for a trailer. Be better than buying the steel to do it. All right, let's see what else we can find on the curb. Well, we normally don't stop for the broom handle mop type stuff, but I noticed a couple other little pieces there with it, so I figured, why not? And just grab it all. Yeah, some of that's probably aluminum, but Oh well. All right, let's continue on, see what we find. We'll take a weed whack around the curb. Yep. Probably mostly plastic, but the yard takes them, so we're gonna take it. All right, hopefully we can find something nice and big to put in here, but we're just starting. Let's see what other junk we find. Oh, an interesting old trunk. Yeah, definitely empty, definitely wood sides. Yep, no thank you. Oh, looks like another yard trimmer, weed whacker, whipper snipper, whatever you want to call them. I call it scrap metal. All right, I hope this gets a little bit better. All right, carrying on. Well, this isn't a very big piece of scrap, if it's even scrap at all. Yeah, you know, teeny little bit of metal. We'll take it. Probably mostly for the cord. There's not much other metal on there, but there's a little bit. It's so small, I think it'll still count. All right, carrying on. This bag looks like it. Of course, it keeps tightening up. There we go. Tuck that under there. That looks like a nice Canada chair. All right. Let's see if we can find some actual a couple of chairs. It's a little better. Will they stack? I suppose I should have checked before I put them in, but I'm guessing they don't. Nope. Good enough for now. It's not going to go anywhere. All right. Let's see what's next. Well, since they took the chair off the base, I guess we can take the base. What's left is the weight of it is mostly metal, and that's what the scrapyard likes. All right, we're carrying on. Well, we're playing that game once again, called Is It Metal? I don't think so. Nope. Plastic. I got fooled again. Well, we just hit a new neighborhood, so hopefully we'll find something in this area. Somebody has set out a nice donation pile. There's all kinds of beautiful stuff here. That is very heavy. So is this. Just double check some of this stuff. Yeah, steel, steel, steel. Steel.
A trimmer motor and a coil on the ground. Just
nice.
42 stuff.
Nice. Thanks for letting me know. You as well. A lot of staples. Big hunks of metal in there. Yeah, steel. Still steel. What else is hiding here? Yeah, it looks like it's all steel. I'll just take that whole thing. Is there anything in here? Oh yeah. Okay. Definitely some more scrap. Oh, look at all that. Yep, that was a lot of scrap. All right, I'll take it all. Well, that was a nice little scrap pile find. We'll see if we find those other things that fellow was talking about. Well, 2 doors down. This must have been what he was talking about. All right, that's in there. Let's see what's next. Well, this has been a good street. Get that cord in a second. Don't know if that's going to fold down. I don't think so. I have no idea where the release is. Oh yeah, it's all rusted up. Oh well. I'll stick it in there like that for now. Grab the cord off of here. That thing's rusted like that. This would be the release here, I think, right? But
Oh yeah.
I don't know how it works, and it all seems rusted up. Yeah, that's why I just wasn't going to mess with it too much. Yeah, all these boxes got weird stuff. I must have 3 or 4 car stereos. 4 at least.
A foot thing for. Oh, exactly.
You swear a lot. Yeah, this is all tin. You see these big chunky pieces though? There are 2 really big chunky parts.
Yeah, scrap metal.
Yeah, any metal?
I got some railings for you here.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll come.
Oh yeah, some old porch railings.
Yeah, porch railings. I got it from here.
Oh,
You
okay.
could have it all.
Yeah, we'll be happy to take those for you.
Yeah, sure, man. Appreciate it.
Let's start with those. Yeah, he redid his porch, so he's got a bunch of porch railings.
Oh, nice.
Decorative iron. Pretty much.
Thank you so much. Seriously, you get carried and roll those off.
Yeah, I would just stack them there and add a strap to it. Was there more?
Nope.
Yeah, these decorative iron railings definitely have their own category, I think.
Yeah, well, I know Earl at the Scrapyard will, he'll buy them
Yeah, yeah.
if they're in half-ass shape.
Yeah, yeah, I knew. Is it metal? You gotta like it when you stop and neighbors keep coming out. I don't want to get too far away from your truck. No, it doesn't look like she has scrap metal. Just junk. And yeah, we don't want people's junk. Oh well. Well, we're gonna get this stuff strapped in. Those decorative iron railings, very heavy, very nice find. And yeah, I'm gonna let my brother get this stuff strapped in, and we'll see what we find next. She did have a few things, eh?
There's even more.
I poked my head back there and it looked like there wasn't gonna be any scrap.
Oh yeah, no, there's more stuff. There's some more angle iron I could use.
Well, I guess I was a little premature on that. I thought it looked like she didn't have any metal stuff. And, everything metal here.
Yeah, anything metal.
Well, I guess I'll start with that. What about this stuff here?
I don't know. No, that's oh yeah. Oh.
I just noticed there's a
My
real
brother did it.
real rusty old car jack there.
My brother was asking, "Did you want a car jack?"
Yeah,
You want that?
Yeah.
That's the car thing.
All of this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's still, I think, another piece or two in there. Yeah, car jack didn't look very useful to me, but I guess she wants to keep it. Oops. Okay, check some of these. Steel. 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 Is that it, or was there still more?
No, that's it.
All right.
I'm gonna put a strap over those.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, turned out she had more scrap metal than I thought. All right, we're gonna strap that in and see if we can fill this up still. Well, this bicycle is sitting beside a tire that's obviously out for trash. Oh yeah, tires are all flat. It's definitely shot. Whoops. All right, starting to come together a little better now. Let's see what else there is. Well, it's not a lot of scrap, but we'll take it. If you ever needed buckets, but we don't. All right, carrying on. I saw a folding chair. I did. Nice heavy folding chair. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, carrying on. Oh, I love these scrap donation piles. Well, you know, I'm gonna double check. You never know if it's brass unless you actually check, right? Nope, not brass. All right, I still gotta get the cord off of there. See what else is in here. Well, a few different things we can take. That's metal. I don't think there's enough on any of this other stuff. Nope, the rest of it can stay there. Don't want to make a mess though. Yeah, there's metal, metal, metal. Oh yes, lamp cord. There we go, a couple more cords. Add those to my collection. All right, let's see what's next. Well, another metal chair. I guess we'll take that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I think that's in there pretty good. It's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's a janky load, but you never know. It's coming together. I hope we don't have to rearrange. I hope we do, but I hope we don't, if you know what I mean. All right, carrying on. I spotted me a cooking pan. Yep. Yeah, nice little aluminum pan. Let's toss that in there. My brother usually doesn't clean those, so it's up to him. If he wants to, he can, but we'll see. Well, yeah, that feels empty. Metal pail. Is there anything else in this can? No, plastic, plastic, plastic. No, everything else is plastic. Yeah, that's plastic. All right, that might not have been the best spot for this can. That is definitely a better spot. All right, carrying on. Looks like a little bit of scrap. Dropping little hunks of plastic. Just want to make sure that's not going to come out of there in any weird way. There we go. That holds it a lot better. All right, let's see what else we can find. Well, it looks like that umbrella stand is out for scrap. Be a weird place to leave one if it wasn't. Yep, that's pretty good. Nicely snaggled in with the rest of our snaggly scrap load. All right, let's try to find more junk. Broken glass. Don't need the broken glass, but we'll take this. Right in my face. Yeah, that's not too bad. I can see some chairs over here, so let's just mosey on down the road. It's nice scrapping with my brother. Feels more efficient. That's nice. No glass tabletop. Yeah, it just gets jankier as I go. Yeah, that lampshade just went into 1,000 pieces. You want to take that off of there? Or? Seems pretty perfect.
Yeah, that actually does seem good. What about that chair?
Yeah, I could use a strap more to hold this and the chair. The rest of that is all snagged in really good.
Yeah, what about the railing?
The what?
The railing?
Oh yeah, they're all snagged in by this tabletop that I just put in here. The legs are on the outside of it.
Oh, okay, so it can't go anywhere.
No. Now this little table, I've hooked the legs in down here, and the top's hooked by the leg of this thing. So yeah, everything's really hooked in and snagged in very well. Really is. Yep.
Double check the railing. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All right. Carrying on. See if we find any more junk. Mini fridge. Well, the pail's all plastic, but yeah, we'll take the mini fridge. I don't know if you want to try to put it on top of that table.
No.
Somebody clipped the cord on it.
I was gonna try and get room to just throw it up here somewhere.
And so if you move this chair out of here, it'll make more room. For now. And come around to this side, it'll be easier to dump in.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at that, it just...
I need a strap on it.
I'll re-put that chair.
Perfect. Yeah, this came together a lot better than I was imagining. Started off slow, but it really started to pick up for us. And we still got a few more streets to check. So we'll see if we can add anything else to our glorious load of scrap. Another fire pit. It's funny, on the Scrap and Pallet Man videos, I've seen him find one of these before that was actually copper. But we have never found a copper one. That was a good spot. Oh, even some barbecue type grills. It's not really the best spot for it. I guess down in there with that. And where to put this piece? Over a chair, I'd say. Perfect. Yeah, that worked out really well. It's all wedged in there good. Let's carry on. Maybe we'll find a little bit more yet. Another chair. I'm gonna try it out. Oh, that's a little warped. When you rock on it, it kind of has a bend it to it. Yeah, maybe that's fine just the way it is. I was going to try to straighten the back out a bit, but yeah, I got to talk over somebody's disco music. Don't bebop too much, I'll get a copyright strike for the music playing in the background. Alright, I'm going to let him get this strap on there. You got so many jangled up chairs now. But anyways, we got a few more streets still. So this might get even more janky yet to come. We'll see. This is definitely going to get jankier. Got a futon frame here. And another chair. And possibly a stroller. Don't know if we want the stroller bits. Yeah. That's so-so-ish.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright.
Be able to go right in the back of the truck, on top of everything.
I have no idea where to go with this. I'm guessing like that with the strap. Be nice if this would fold up, but I have no idea how that would happen. Well, those are the brakes. You would think there would be a more obvious switch to how this folds up, but I do not see it.
And I'll just redo this strap.
I figured this chair kind of needs to be strapped anyways. Are you going to try for the back of the truck?
Yep. Don't want that.
Yeah, don't need the pool noodles. I don't know if you want to do it with the little legs down.
I don't know if those little legs will go through the side there or not. I don't think they will.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
Yeah, we're going to have to put them in through the back. Just kind of get it up and over that. Oops.
Yeah, it's a bit of a whack and smack. That one piece will swing around.
Yeah, let me get out of here so I can reach the front of it from the side.
There we go. It's in. Oops. Yeah, we need one right over the middle here. Well, that's definitely came together a lot better than I was imagining. So yeah, we're going to toss that other strap on there, get that secured. And I think we're just about done. But we'll see, we might find something. Well, that was it. We are back at home with our glorious janky load of scrap. I've got my handful of wires and cords. Didn't get very many tonight, but you know, a few wires and cords is better than no wires and cords. And I got one little brass doorknob, not very much brass off of that, but I still save them up. But anyways, my brother's going to take this lovely load of scrap into the scrapyard in the morning, and I'm going to show you that right now.
Well, good morning. It's the next day, and we're just about to pull into Zubik's, our local scrap metal recycling center. And this is Polly the Wog's brother, Jeff, as Polly the Wog is at home blissfully sleeping in this morning. So I'm bringing the scrap as usual to the scrapyard because I like to come nice and early. So bear with me while we get weighed in here and get back to the shred pile. I'll get the camera set up. Here. This used to all just be gravel back here, and last year, I don't know how much it cost, but I think it was over $1 million. They put in this cement road with some heavy rebar reinforcements underneath all the way back here to the tin pile to help prevent people from getting nails and whatnot in their tires, I think, but I'm not sure how much that really prevents it. But anyway, it's nicer to have anyway, so it's not all mud. So we'll see where he wants me here. Something a little different. Hope that is catching the picture. Well, there's some things staying on, like these big. I'm gonna cut these up. And I'm gonna make some removable walls for my bed. I got a bunch of metal and some bed rails I'm gonna keep. I'm thinking about keeping those railings, but I think I'm just gonna get rid of them. Metal arrow. You want those ones or not?
What, you got 3 of them?
There's a couple laying down too. I think there's about 5.
Nice. Yeah, that was right. Picked up the last pair I had.
Did it? Look at these things. that's it for the unload. So I'm gonna hand you back over to my brother for the cash out. See ya.
Well, that was a long video. If you're still watching this, let me know in the comments below, because I really appreciate you people that are watching my videos all the way to the end. Anyways, that load was all tin shred. Obviously you saw it all get tossed into the tin shred pile. And my brother did keep a bunch of steel for his removable side rail project that he's working on for the trailer. So we didn't, you saw it in the video. But anyways, what was all thrown into the pile was 820 pounds of just regular tin shred, still going at $230 per ton, or 11.5 cents per pound. So that paid us a grand total of $94.30. Almost made it to $100. Oh well, it was still a pretty good load. I'm not going to complain about that at all. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you for being here, and I hope I see you right here in the next one.